Hey guys, sorry to have my face all up in your screen. Um, but yeah. I want to tell you a story. St. Patrick's Day. That was a Saturday, I believe so, or something. One of them days where everyone was out just getting drunk. Me and some people did a surprise birthday for one of my friends. Shout out to Iffy. And afterwards, left there about, had to make sure that everything finished and everything was fine before I left. So I didn't leave the restaurant till about 11:30, quarter to 12. So I live in Enfield. I live in North London, and the restaurant is in, where's the restaurant again? Central London. Anyway, it's not in Central London. Near Charing Cross Station. Got to I can't remember where I got to, but I went through. I can't remember how I went through. I was going to tell a story about something else in the middle, but yeah, I'll leave that out. Got to Wood Green about an hour later, so like quarter to 1, waiting for the bus. My battery was low, battery was dead. So what I do is, like, I always have to listen to music. So what I do, I just started singing worship songs. So I was walking around the bus stop in Wood Green, just singing a song. Had something to do with Majesty in it. Something to do with Majesty and Holiness. I can't remember what it was exactly, but it was a Christian worship song, and I was singing it. Walking around, near the Morrisons behind the bus stop, and this she was between 35, 36 and 40, and she was like from Europe, so maybe like Ukraine or Croatia, that kind of place in the world. That's what she sounded like she was from. Forgive my accent if I try and do an accent. I'm not really good with European accents, but she came over to me and she was like, "Hi." I was like, "Hi." She's like, "Hey." Like, "Hi." I was backing up a bit, and she was like, "Don't be scared. I just want to talk. Just want to talk." Like, okay. Says, "Where you from?" I said, "I'm from here." Says, "No, where you from? Where you from?" "I'm from here." Where you from?" I said, I'm from here. Like, I was so confused. Like, what is this? And I was a bit like apprehensive because I'm like, she's out of the blue at quarter to 1 in the night. Someone just come to me, talk to me, and no one could help me because like the other people there were like, they looked like some scared people. Then one guy who was just drunk, and when there's drunk people that are just constantly moving around and constantly talking to themselves, and you're just waiting for him to just turn around and smash the bottle on someone's head. The way he was behaving, it was so confusing. So then she was like, "Where you from?" I said, I'm from here. She's like, "Oh, here, oh." And she just looked around and she came closer. "Do you want some sex?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Come on, why not? Do you want some sex?" I was thinking to myself, what? Like, I was shocked, to say the least. I was just like confused. What? I asked her what, like, even though I said no, I asked her what this time. She's like, "Sex? We can go. You want some sex?" I was like, no, thanks, I'm okay. She said, "Come on, why not?" And I kind of walked away. Like, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I actually felt physically sick. I felt like I was gonna throw up. I felt like, wow, because not the idea of sex in itself, but the idea of sex with this random woman that was highly unattractive, that just randomly stopped me in the middle of the road. It was just very, very. I just felt like throwing up. I've never actually felt like throwing up at something someone said. It's not like I saw anything. It was what she said that made me just feel sick. And she walked away, and I actually wanted to ask her how much. Like, I was just one out of curiosity. Like, are you charging me for this or is this free? Like, I just wanted to. When she was walking away, I had 100 questions I wanted to ask her. Why are you doing this? What's the matter? What's pushed you to this? Do you need money? I'll give you money instead. Like, but by this time, she'd already been like, she I think she was quite embarrassed. So she looked around and put her head down and just like kind of walked off really quickly. So I didn't want to, like, I don't know. I just didn't have it in me to chase her down and like tap her and say, "Excuse me, hold on." Because what if I tapped her down and I said, "How much?" And she said, "Free." What am I gonna say then? Like, I can't say, "Oh, cool, just wanted to know," and walk away. because she'll think that I'm on it and she won't let me go. She won't leave me alone. She'll just badger me and say, "Come on, why not? Come on, you know you want to. Come on, come on." And I really didn't want to. But there was so many things going through my mind. Sorry. As she was walking away, I was just thinking to myself, would she really, just let me go around the corner and just, pull whatever she's got down, and just like that, like, or does she expect me to kiss her and hug, and it's like one of the most unusual things that I've ever experienced, and I've ever seen happen, and I just found it so, like, it was saddening to think that somebody was in such a situation. I don't know what her situation was. I really wish I asked. I feel so silly that I didn't stop and I didn't just take time and ask and understand. I feel like I was too quick to sort of, but it was so shocking and so off-putting that I just, my first initial reaction was just get away, just because it was really, really uncomfortable for me, I must say. If I knew something like that, if something like that happened to me again, because it's not a new experience anymore, I would be able to deal with it a lot better, I think. And I've definitely had to take time to actually talk to the person and get to know the person and understand what has brought them to that point. Or do they think it's fine? Do they enjoy it? Is there a thrill out of it? Do they find it fun? Or is it that circumstances put her in a position where she has to sell herself? Or circumstances kind of like, what is it? I really would have loved to know, and I really feel that my reaction wasn't the wisest, my reaction wasn't the best, and in future I would definitely have reacted differently. Oh look, I could have had light all this time. Oh look, much better. Look at me. But yeah, so yeah, it's an interesting story. There was a sub story that I was going to tell you, but it's a bit weird, it's strange. I'll tell you quickly. Basically, on the underground, there was this like guy, I think he was gay, but he was proper, like, proper groomed. His sideburns and everything was sharp. Those gay guys that just look like models, basically. And he was standing in front of this guy was white. He was standing in front of this short, chubby, scruffy looking white guy. And I just felt like they were just cool, just waiting. Then all of a sudden, the trains came from either side, and they kissed. And I'm like, okay, hold on a minute. I know you're gay, but dude, go for a guy who's like, as stunning as you. Why would you go for a guy who's just like? It was really unusual for me because I've seen gay guys before, but gay guys usually go for guys who seem to be good, like who would be classed as good looking generically, to everybody. But this guy was the short guy was, in a general scale, like to most people they'll find him unattractive. So it was a bit interesting to see, like, I didn't know. It was the first time I've ever seen something like that, where there's a gay couple, and one of them is extremely good looking, and the other one is extremely not so. I'm not trying to be rude in it, but yeah, that was just like a side story. I always have stories, by the way. I'll be telling you guys more because there's lessons to be learned. Next time somebody does something that's really, really unusual, let's not run away, let's not overreact, let's actually think, and if we have a chance, talk and help. Because if it was money, honestly, I don't have a lot of money, but I genuinely would have taken some money out of my bank account and given it to her, if it was that bad. Because for you to walk up to a stranger, I could have anything, I could be a murderer, I could be anybody, but actually I think I was looking a bit like a sweet boy, so she thought, yeah, he's safe, but still I could. And she was really willing to take that risk. That really, really, really scares me because it must be serious. The situation must be really bad. So that doesn't mean now people should start sending me messages or leaving comments about asking for money, that they're going to sleep with somebody if I don't give some money. It's not as easy as that. Don't just give money to people just like that. It's not as easy as that, my dears. But yeah, bye.